I rented a campervan in Japan to explore what this country offers beyond the big cities. What I found was a land of incredible beauty, tranquility, and spirit. I dropped into Samurai Campers in Osaka, where Mo showed me through the van, signed a few papers, and then I was on my way. This is what they call a K-van. It's designed to be zipping around the narrow alleyways of Japan's cities. I'm taking it further than that. I'm taking it into the country. This is what I'm doing my road trip in. It's tiny, tiny. It's got the horsepower of a couple of limp squirrels or something, but we're going to give it a run for its money. Now I need some supplies. 7-Eleven. 7-Elevens in Japan have a great selection of pre-cooked food. It's awesome. Shall I get this one too? Sort this lot out later. Oh, bugger. And I'm hanging for coffee. Coffee in a can from 7-Eleven. It's actually really hot. Let's go, baby! Road tripping in Japan. Woohoo!
Dynamite candles, you and me will be alright.
The plan over the next 7 days was to explore the beautiful Wakayama region. The freeways are great. The speed limit's 80. They got traffic lights, everybody else. I don't know a lot of the road rules. You know, if it's red I'll stop, if it's green I'll go. And the signs are in English as well as Japanese, so I kind of know where I'm going, but thank God I've got Google Maps. Okay, how do I pay for parking? I've got no idea. Google Translate helps a bit. I'm still really confused, but a really nice lady helped me. Between my non-existent Japanese and her broken English, we could work it out. Well, first stop is the city of Wakayama, and I've come here for Wakayama Castle. This castle was built of wood and mud and stone in the late 1500s. Unfortunately, it was bombed by the Americans in World War II in 1945, so they've rebuilt it out of concrete in the late 1950s, I think it was. And the castle still has its traditional guardians. From my very short experience in Japan so far, I'm really loving it. And the people know how to have fun. It's cool, it's very cool. This whole area was ruled by the Hashiguiiwa clan, who were very powerful, but it was in the time of the late 1500s, it was the time of great political unrest. Those ninjas were followers of Sagaji, and eventually there was an uprising against the old feudal system, and the Sagaji followers came to control, and they built a castle where Wakayama Castle now is. Really beautiful gardens here. And this room shows how the soldiers dressed and some of the armour they used. Spears, guns, things to stab you with, swords, and my personal favourite for the zombie apocalypse, a katana. And from right up on the top tower of the castle, you get a great view of the port city of Wakayama. Now originally this castle had a moat, but at some point it was filled in so they could extend the castle grounds, and these boulders here are part of the walls of the old moat. And what did those ancient feudal lords do when they got thirsty? They went to vending machines, of course. They are literally everywhere in Japan. Really, you don't have to go far to find a vending machine. It's free to wander around the castle grounds, and it was 400 yen to go inside the tower. That's about $4 Australian. And on the grounds of the castle, there's a little zoo here. Very cute, great to bring your kids here. Seriously? They've got penguins? And for some reason it's got to be pointed out, don't climb in and swim with the penguins. Does that mean somebody did that once? Well, that was cool, exploring the castle and its grounds. Oh, I'm really dry of mouth. I need a drink. Where's a vending machine when you need one? Oh yeah, over there. Coffee. But it wasn't red, so it's not a hot one. It's iced coffee. It'll do. Why don't we have all these vending machines in Australia? They rock. Oh yeah, because in Australia it'd be graffitied in about 10 minutes and destroyed after about 20. They're so respectful here. Nobody graffitis anything. Everything's just safe. I love it. Next I've come to Shirahama Jinja, which is a 9th century shrine right by the waters. This little bridge was built in the early 1800s so that followers could get to the shrine. And this beautiful little Shinto shrine is set in a cave. And this shrine was seen as the guardian of seafarers, fishermen, and pregnant women. Families still come here to bless their newborns.
Okay. This is a present.
New baby.
Present.
Yes.
Money present.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This is his name.
For new baby.
Yes, and my
Daughter.
my daughter.
Ah, okay. Yes. Your granddaughter.
my 子供ね、男ね。My son's daughter.
Ah, okay. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Oh, that's really beautiful. And look, the cherry blossoms are out here. This is the really pretty little Kada fishing village, and I think this is where I'm staying for the night. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. This is a really typical little Japanese fishing village. I'm just gonna have a walk down some of the little side streets and you see how old some of these houses are. Sakata Fishing Village is only a short drive, maybe 20-30 minutes away from Wakayama, but it could be a world away. Oh, this is what I came to Japan for, the real Japan. Oh my goodness, I love it. So I asked around and I came into this little car park here, and for $7 he's gonna let me stay here all night. Oh my god, this is so cool. So this is home for my very first night of van life in Japan. Freaking winner. Okay, time for a quick van tour. This is a K-van from Samurai Campers in Osaka. K-van, I think I've got to give him a name, and I reckon a good Aussie name. I'm going to call him Kevin, or Kev. I'll show you around, Kev. Kev is pretty compact, but he comes with a few features. We have a microwave. We have a shower gun. They did supply some basic cooking utensils. One pot, one pan. I'm very used to that after van lifing around Australia for 9 months. That pulls up and I now have a little table. There's about 5 litres of water underneath there. Plenty of storage space. Got some hooks up here, storage space up there where the gas cooker is. They've provided me with a gas heater. Got USBs, more outlets. Got USB in there, and I'll put an adapter in that one. And they threw in some bedding for me too. Got a couple of comfy big blankets and a pillow. I reckon this is really snug and I'm gonna have a great sleep. Been a beautiful day. See you tomorrow, Japan. Good morning. It's 6:30. I slept pretty well, a little bit cold, but that's okay. I picked this area not just because it's beautiful, but it has the bare essentials that you need when you're camping, and that means a public toilet. Yes. Well, that's not happening. There are public toilets around in Japan. Google Maps is your best friend. But there's, you know, cafes, restaurants, pretty much most 7-Elevens have a public toilet as well. So you're not going to be short of a place to do your business. And of course the other essential. Flat white, and it's warm. Instant coffee, love that. Well, that was an absolute cracker of a first night's park up. Let's hit the road and see what else we can find. The plan today was to explore the coastline of the Wakayama region. This is great. Now I'm off the expressway and I'm driving through mountains and little villages. This is exactly what I was looking for when I decided to do van life in Japan. This is Shirahama Ocean View, where the spectacular limestone cliffs just fall down into the ocean. Just climb up this spiral staircase, and that should take us to a viewing platform. There's a lot to be said for getting off the beaten path. This is the Japan that most tourists don't ever go to. I'm pretty sure when you think of Japan, you don't think of white sand beaches. But you'd be wrong. Here at Shirahama, they have one of the best beaches in Japan. Classic white sand beach, blue waters. I think they call it the Waikiki of Japan. It's a bit of a stretch. It's cold waters, but it looks good. Something like about 600 meters of beautiful sandy beach. If only the temperature was about 20 degrees warmer. Even the sun's out, which makes it look perfect, but you might notice everybody's still got their coats on. And in summer, this would be a popular destination for Japanese tourists. There's quite a few resort hotels here. And that's not surprising. It's gorgeous.
Please note at the designated area and throw your trash.
There's a big loudspeaker blasting away, reminding everybody, don't leave your rubbish on the beach and don't smoke on the beach. Geez, they're keen to let you know, aren't they? A short drive up the windy coast is Shinoshirine Rock Cliff. It says here it's been declared the lover's sanctuary to impart the joy and the magic of encounters of blissful marriages. Not sure what a cliff's got to do with any of that, but that's what it says. It is a dramatic landscape. Maybe that's the reference, because some marriages can be quite dramatic too. And just about a kilometre or two up the coast is the Shingijiki Rock Plateau. It's actually pretty cool. Not sure if you can hear me over the wind. It's a popular place. About an hour down the coast and I've come to Hashiguiiwa Rocks, which are just large rocks that stick out for some unknown reason. They're kind of spectacular. And because it's a bit of a tourist attraction, there are toilets here. There's a restaurant over the road. There's a cafe that's closed now, but might be open in the morning. Maybe I'll stay here tonight. It's free parking. Okay, it's authentic, but everything's in Japanese, of course. And big thick udon noodles with tempura prawns. Just what I felt like. Well, my belly's warm, it's full. I think it's time to settle in for the night. Alright gang, I'm as snug as a bug in a rug, and I'll get some shut-eye. And I'll see you next week for part 2 of this epic van life adventure in Japan. Next week, I head up into the mountains for beautiful scenery, ancient temples, and gorgeous hot springs. I'll see you then. They ruled this province on the Izu Peninsula. Is that right? I don't know what I'm saying. There's so much history in Japan. Now we're on our way to Shirahama Shrine. Next I've come to Shirahama. Is that right?